The non-interest finance market is fast evolving, talking about the non-interest capital market, investment, Takaful, and all of those tenets from Mudaraba, Murabaha, and the rest. I mean, our focus for this series is the prospects and trends in the non-interest finance market. So today we'll be narrowing it down to Takaful. Hello and welcome to Islamic Finance Weekly. I am Rahma Sayyid Muhammad. Today we're at First Adequate to discuss with Hajia Oibat Adeniran, the partner First Advocate. Hello Hajia, thank you for having us.
Thank you very much. You are welcome. And thank you viewers for listening.
Thank you so much. So without further ado, let's talk about those key global trends that we see shaping the Takaful market for this new year.
Yeah, thank you very much. If you look at Takaful is really growing in Nigeria economy. But if you have to look at it globally, it has really grown. Currently, I think it has grown from 2023 from $29 billion to about $33 billion. That's roughly about 12.2%, which is an indication there's a lot of prospect. Now, coming to Nigeria, we started with about 4 Takaful companies. We have grown to about 6 now, because I know another 2 has been approved by the regulator. This is an indication there's a lot of prospect. And coupled with the fact that in Nigeria economy, we have what it takes to drive Takaful, which is a population. Our population in Nigeria is growing, and we have more youths coming up, and we believe this will equally add a lot of value to Takaful. What can Takaful do to achieve this? What we need is pure awareness. Awareness, let the youth understand what Takaful has to offer. Let the working class understood what is meant to gain, or they're meant to gain from it. Equally, those that have companies, let them know what is the benefits. And if there's no claim, what comes to me? So all these are what is necessary in the Takaful industry to ensure that everyone partake and benefit. Most of Takaful is not meant for the Muslims only. It's meant for both Muslims and non-Muslims. So we believe there's a lot of opportunity to grow Takaful in Nigeria economy.
Yeah, thank you so much for that, Hajia. Talking about growth for the Takaful markets, let's talk about technology. The artificial intelligence, blockchain, and all of that. How do we see that impacting the Takaful sector?
Absolutely. I could see it being a way to grow Takaful. I remember about 2, 3, 4 years back, most Takaful companies, they don't even have software to work with, not to talk of selling to companies, individuals that are not closer to them. From Lagos, you can sell to any part of the world, not only in Nigeria. So that is an indication that technology is key. And what people want now is a platform where I can buy Takaful at the comfort of my home. See, these are what is involving now to ensure that if you are not technology inclined, definitely your Takaful product will not thrive. So this is one way. Another thing is, instead of piling up too many staff into your company, AI can do a lot. I was on with a particular company where I wanted to get an information. AI was talking to me as if I was talking to a human being. And the response was fantastic. I believe if Takaful operators adopt this, definitely it's going to add a lot of value. By the time you are off in some other part of the world, it's their own day. They can contact your company and they'll be able to get a lot of information without stress. There's something we call FAQ, frequently asked questions. We can pile all this under AI. And definitely people will appreciate it and be able to get more facts about what Takaful is meant to offer them. So we believe all these are key to Takaful industry.
Yeah, thank you so much for that. I mean, you mentioned how technology is helping the sector evolve, which brings us to evolution, and evolution leads to more demands, customer demands. So how are there any innovative Takaful products that are being introduced to cater to these evolving customer demands?
Yes, I think that I will talk about 2 products. I remember 2, 3 years back, for example, Top Party. Top Party is sold on cold canvassing. That you sell it to an individual. But now you can buy Top Party online. That's a very fantastic innovation. Another thing is marine. Marine now, if you want to request for marine, they want the result like immediately. So marine too is online.
Right.
So we have more. Education plan is equally almost done with some companies. It's going to be online. So if people can buy all these products online, it's going to reduce the pressure on the staff within the company, and they will get value. We have claims paid online.
Right.
Just send in your claim request and all the pictures, the claim will be treated. You just get your alert and everybody be happy. So these are things that we really need to imbibe and ensure that it drives Takaful, and people will be happy to ensure that they deal with Takaful companies.
Right. Thank you so much for that, Hajia. You've been in the Takaful industry from the outset. So glad to call you a pioneer in the Takaful industry. So as you know, a pioneer in the Takaful industry, what are your growth projections for, the Takaful industry in the next 5 to 10 years?
Yeah, with what I've said earlier, I believe there's going to be a lot of growth, either within Nigeria or outside the world. It is believed that Takaful should be able to grow in the next 10 years with the rate of about 8.8% or more. But with all what we have on ground, we believe we should be able to achieve that 8.8% growth. So that within now and the next 10 years, we should be looking at trillions in Takaful. So we have the population, we have all what it takes. What we only need is to drive it. And definitely we are going to earn a lot from this to grow Takaful. So most of the companies that are not taking up Takaful now, this is the opportunity for them to take up Takaful, so that they can have the benefit of Takaful. If they claim, the claim will be paid. If there is no claim, they equally share from the surplus. So all these are what we believe is going to be a very huge potential as we run to 2025 and beyond.
Right. Okay, thank you so much for that, Hajia. Thank you for that, brief and yet enlightening and broad conversation. Thank you for having us.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Thank you, viewers, for listening.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes.
I mean, we've heard from Hajia Oibat Adeniran firsthand how she's saying this is your opportunity to tap from the Takaful markets because there is a long prospect for growth in this, industry. And with that, I would say don't forget to keep it updated to us next week on the program. Follow us on all of our social media platforms displayed on the screen. Thank you for watching. And as always, I'm Rahma Say Mohammed.